Hi, this is Mary Claire. I am reporting from a cafeteria in the Capitol where they put all of us after we evacuated from the House chamber. You can sort of see everyone sitting around. It's a mix of reporters, Capitol workers, just staff, anyone who was evacuated here from different locations. I came a couple hours ago from the House chamber, a few hours ago when I was just sitting in the press gallery, just doing our jobs as normal, as it became clear that the Capitol was being breached, and they recessed the session, and then they told lawmakers that the Capitol had been breached, but be calm. They tried to go back in session. That didn't last very long, and then they told lawmakers that that there had been tear gas used in the area of the rotunda, so that they would need to put on their gas masks, which were apparently under their chairs. I don't know if they knew that or not, but then all of a sudden everyone's like, it's just total chaos. Everyone's like going under their chairs. These are, House lawmakers in the House chamber who were just a few minutes earlier debating the electoral count of Joe Biden's presidential win. And all of a sudden it's just total chaos. They're all like trying to find the gas masks. Putting them on, trying to figure out how to open them. And then all of a sudden they brought them down for us, for the press. And then they told us it was time to evacuate. They ran us over into another gallery. They told us we needed to duck under the chairs. At that point, most of the members had streamed out, but there were still a few members and us press and some other workers who were in the gallery, who I think we were the last to be evacuated from the House chamber. And as we were ducking in the gallery, there were some plainclothes officers at the door of the main door down on the main level, trying to secure the door. And they had guns drawn, and there was shouting. Eventually we were taken out of the chamber and taken to Rayburn, where we are now, House Office Building, where we are all in this cafeteria, just kind of waiting for the lockdown to end. It was definitely chaos. It was pretty crazy.
There was a police line, and they were pushing back on protesters, and really within just a matter of a minute or so from when I started taking pictures, that line broke and protesters ran up the steps. I could see two really heavily armed police officers with riot helmets on, stationed at the door, and really just protesters were just crammed up against that door. Security officers asked members of the Congress to tear open bags containing gas masks and kind of put them at their feet. Within just a few minutes, security officers started grabbing furniture off of the House floor and making a barricade. At that point, security drew their guns and started shouting. A member of the security force went up to the dais and asked the Congress members to evacuate. Some members of Congress were telling other members of Congress to remove their pins immediately. The insignia that is basically a signal to everybody that they are a member of Congress.